let's edit this maternity session today, and I'll show you how I would do it. So first of all, exposure looks good. That's another thing. Most of my shots, you'll notice, they look pretty decent right out of camera because that's the best thing to do. You don't want to keep wasting your time editing it in Photoshop. And the worst thing I hear photographers say is, I'll fix it in Photoshop. No, you don't. You won't. Sometimes you can't, at least not quickly. I'm going to add my very heavily modified Mastin Labs. I'm going to go here. This needs to be cooled down, 5250, maybe 5500 maybe. Too warm. See how her skin goes orange? So I would do 5200. Skin is still a little bit orange, so we'll fix that in a little while. I'm going to bring down highlights and whites. That's typically what I do, especially on this Canon camera. Contrast looks good. Shadows, I'm going to open up a tiny bit so I get some color in her hair. So see, look all the way too much. I'm going to bring it up about there. That looks good to me. I'm going to bring this Mastin curve. I call it Mastin curve because he taught it to me. Kirk Mastin taught me this curve. You can copy it. It's essentially just a little more shadow, like a micro contrast shadow detail. And it just gives me a little something different. I would bring shadows up a tiny bit though, more now. There we go. Then I would cancel out blue because this tends to go blue. I'm gonna do -30. That's more of what her dress looked like. That's another thing you wanna keep in mind. Remember what colors look like that day. And her skin is still too orange, so we're at -19. I'm gonna go -25. And that is a little bit better. Let's go even, I'm gonna go -30. On her skin. All right, let's see. It was a pretty overcast day. So if we want to make things pop a little bit more, we can go to your mask. We can do a linear gradient. I can bring it in here a little bit. And then what I can do is I can bring up exposure. I can bring in some yellow to just help offset that. So look at before and after. Just helps give us a little bit of dimension to help separate her from the background because the sun was to her back. I like shooting backlit, but there was so much cloud cover that it wouldn't separate her. Ideally, we would have had a hair light, but this looks great. She loved them. And then let's go to sharpness. Again, I go to 70, play around with it, see what you like. I hold Option, Alt, and then I click and I wait to see her outline. There we go. And that's gonna be nice and sharp. And what I might do now, I like the yellow back here that it gave me.